Welcome back, guys. Now, in this video, we are going to getting started with the Postman, and let's see how we can perform testing on API as well. So, get started with the Postman. The very first thing we need to do is download Postman, right? And it's very simple and straightforward. Directly, you can go to Google. You can go to the website of postman.com and slash downloads. You will be getting this navigate to this page. Here you are going to get it for Mac as well. You are going to get it for a Linux as well. So whichever the operating system you are, you can go and download the things. Mine is Windows. I'm just downloading Windows, right? So as per your system, you can download system recommends OS, and as per that you can download the things. Right, so in Mac also Intel chip is there, Apple chip is there. So based on that you can download, and Linux also you have a setup file, so you can download it. So download and installation is straightforward only. It's not complicated things. You're not going to face any issue in case if you are having a Mac as well, right? So you'll get the installer for Mac as well. So just need to double click on it. It will going to install. Right? In case if you face any issues or challenges, then just let me know that I can clarify those things. Right? I'll help you in case it gets stuck anywhere. Fine. So once you download it, you will be getting a setup file, something like this. In this setup file, you just double click on it. Just you have to click next, like how we do normal installation, right? Same way gets installed on your machine, and you will be getting a icon, something like Postman icon. So you just click on a Postman icon. Just click on it. It will actually going to launch your Postman, something like this way. Right. So while launching the Postman, this is the very first screen you are going to see, where you are going to see, get a couple of options over here. Right. So initially, we are going to focus on creating a new things. Right. This is the main thing that we are going to see here. Creating a new is something what you want to create a new HTTP request or environment or workspace or collections. Right. This is what it is asking. We have to create a new thing. Right, we are going to use all the methods like, in HTTP methods like a get, post, put, delete. All these things we're going to, study over here. And then collections is basically like a folder that contain, all your requests over here. What, we are going to see what is collections, how we are going to add a request in the collections as well. We are going to see all these things practically. Then there are some advanced topics as well over here. Like something related to API documentation, mock server and monitor, right? Basically, to check the monitor is basically to check performance of your APIs. Normally, we don't do it through Postman. We check the performance by integrating a JMeter, because JMeter is for performance testing, right? So, and then API documentation is like, in case you want to create a documentation of your API, you can publish it here. Right. But if you are publishing your API documentation through Postman, then it will publicly available to everyone. So publicly available means Postman has a free version as well, paid version as well. In case if you don't want to show your API documentation to others, then you need to make it private, right? And for that you need to buy some license. So API documentation, generally people do it with the help of another API called Swagger API. Right. So now I'm going to close this. So, but you are going to have a detailed, a practical example, these things. Now, if you see before that, let me walk you through this Postman tool, how these different features are there. Simply, if you go to file here, you have a lot of option is there. If you go to the new Postman window, it will going to open a new window as well. Here also, you could able to, create a new collections and create a new request, everything you could able to do that, right, currently. Now, I am just closing this. So this is a new window, and you have another option, new runner tab is there. So this will be going to, if you are having a different collections, then you can go and run all the collections together. So that is for runner tab. I'll show you this in practically. So import option is there. Import means something if you are working in a Selenium. So we use it to import our existing Maven project or Java project, right? So the same thing here also we could able to do that. Already if you are having a collection, right? So if you want to import that, then you would able to do that using that import option. So these are the things. If you go to edit view and all, this is the normal things, nothing to discuss over here. And if you come over here, this is the collections. Here we need to create a new collections. If you click on this plus button, right? So this will be going to create a new collections. Within the collections, you can create a multiple folder and you can create a multiple request as well. So these are the things we could able to do. Environment, if you are working on a different environment, suppose sometime you need to work on a production, sometime you need to work on a staging and UAT environment, right? So based on that, you have to set up your environment. So based on the environment, it will going to call the test cases and it will going to execute. So that setup also we could able to do that. I will show you how we have to do that. Right. So these are the basic things over here. Now we can start creating our collections and we'll do some, we'll do some request and we'll do how it is going to work. Right. So thank you. We'll meet on next window.